Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adan Siddiqui Afsin. I'm your biology teacher. So today our topic is studying the environment. The world is a ball of rock covered in places with water or soil and enclosed in an envelope of air. This is the environment we share with countless millions of other creatures. This worldwide environment is divided into small areas called habitats, each with its own community of living things. So basically, in this chapter, we are going to study about organism, then communities, then ecosystem, and the habitats. So let's start with the basic one. The starting part is habitat. A habitat is a place where a group of organisms can live. So if the what is the definition of a habitat? A habitat is a place where any kind of organism live. For example, fish live under the water, so that is their habitat. Tigers live in the jungle, so that is their habitat. We human beings live in buildings and apartments, so that is our habitat. So habitat is any type of place where a group of organisms can live. Ponds, streams, rock pools, moorlands are all habitats. Large habitats like forests are made up of many smaller habitats. Each type of tree in a forest is a separate habitat, and the carpet of dead leaves on a forest floor is another. So large habitats are actually made up of smaller habitats. For example, in a huge jungle, the African jungle, there are lots of trees, even the grass beds, even the dead leaves, the carpets of the dead leaves. All of that places are the habitats for different creatures. A squirrel live in a tree. Snakes live under the dead leaves, and all the other large animals, even the snakes, live on the trees. So these things are what? These things are smaller habitats. So many smaller habitats join together to form a larger habitats. Communities. A community is the group of organisms which live in a habitat. So what are community? Community is the group of the organisms. Like you people live in Wari. So Wari is a community, right? A group of organism, a group of creature, a group of human being live in a particular place, in a fixed place. So you people are what? A community. Wari is a community. A community is the group of organisms which live in a habitat. A rock pool, for instance, has a community which includes seaweeds, starfish, crabs, and sea anemones. All the organisms in a community depend upon their habitat and upon each other for a living, and they are linked by food chains, which together form a complicated food web. We studied about food chains and food webs in the previous chapter, so I believe you all remember what is a food chain and what is a food web, right? So all these organisms in the community depends upon one another. We all live in a habitat. We all need everyone's help because we all are dependent on each other. We need to complete our food chain. We need to complete our food web. So we all need our help. Ecosystem. An ecosystem is the name for a habitat and the community of organisms which live in it. For example, the mud and rock pools of a pond, together with all the organisms which live in it, make up a pond ecosystem. Ecology is the scientific study of ecosystem. So what is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is the name of the habitat and the community of the organism, which means the place and the people together known as ecosystem. Okay, so the person who study about ecosystem are known as what? Ecologist. Remember, the person who study biology are known as biologist. Just like that, the person who study ecosystem known as ecology. Okay, so that's all about the chapter. It's a very short chapter, a very easy chapter. Hope you all understand what I want to explain you. So thank you very much and see you. Allah Hafiz.